too much inside, but I want it so bad.
Hi everyone, welcome. It's so crazy to think that we are already at the end of the first month of 2021. Honestly, time goes by so fast and so many things have already happened in this first month. Happy things, sad things, I've shed tears, I've had really good laughs. It's really gratifying to know that God can use such a little amount of time to change or work so much things in me. Every time I start a new month, I like to start with new energy, with new motivation, like knowing where I'm headed that specific month. But at the end of that month, I'm already like lacking energy, I'm already like a little bit tired, even feeling a little bit lazy, and like already tired of the routine I had planned for that month. So by the end of the month, I like to sit down, I like to reorganize everything, clean my room, declutter my technology devices, and start planning again next month. Probably it's going to be like the same routine I have for the next month, but just the fact that I sit down and reorganize it and think about what I'm doing, what are my goals, and not only short-term goals that are like for only that month, but like for the whole year. So that really motivates me to start over again, and once it gets like to the end of the next month, I start doing it all over again, because I believe that like organizing yourself and just like putting everything back in order gives you like more motivation, and you don't have like an excuse to be lazy. I have about 5 things we have to do on our end of the month routine, and you can totally try them out yourself or comment below what are your end of the month routine tips. So come along with me. So first off, as I said, we are going to organize and clean and declutter my room, because yesterday I had a sleepover with my sister, who is over there. Say hi. So we have to clean this mess up. Don't we all wish it were that easy to clean? And that's my smelly dog, isn't she cute and old? And after decluttering my inboxes, I love to go into Notion, which is an app I recently found out through Julia K. Christ. I like to do all my long to-do lists here. I like to erase them all at the beginning of the month, just so I can begin new with them when I need them, because in my journal sometimes they're like too long to put them in my paper journal, so I like to add them here. Okay, so now that the room is done, we are going to declutter my bag. Lately, this has been my bag for the gym and like for the everyday use, because I mostly just go like to the gym or ballet, so that's what I have in here. It's super dirty and I actually have to put it into laundry to get it washed. So we are going to see what we have in here. Okay, so that is important. My earbuds, and my hand sanitizer, which is pumpkin and it's so good. Anyway, I have to leave that in there. My earbuds as well. Then my wallet, I'm going to take out all the receipts. There are no receipts in here, so that's good. And there's a receipt in here which we're gonna throw away. There's my mask, which I'm supposed to wash. My gym towels, I have to wash them as well. I don't know why I had this necklace there. And another paper that's useless. A bobby pin, there's always a bobby pin in my bag. And there are just like some coins at the very end of it, so we're gonna put them in my wallet. And I guess we're done decluttering our bag, as well as our technology devices like my iPad and my phone. I think I already decluttered it, so that's that. We're gonna put everything inside and throw these to the trash can and put these things where they are supposed to go. Once I was done with my bag, I finished fixing my room. I organized all my stationery and my workspace, and watched me struggle with that huge thing over there. And I simply put everything back in order and reorganized it to look a little bit neater. So once I am done organizing my room, I like to organize my journal. I have the paper version of a journal, because even though I love to use my iPad to use like Notion or Senia to do my bullet journals, I work all day long with a computer, a laptop, and I also use my phone and my iPad a lot, so I don't really want to damage my eyesight. by just like staring at a screen like all day long. So I like to keep it here. Plus it's so satisfying like to cross over the to-do lists. I have like I do my monthly spreads, like the title, and then like my work schedules, my habit trackers, mood trackers, which I just find funny, and then these spreads that are like my to-do list for the day. When they are too big, I do like to use Notion for them, but this was like my last week of January. Those were not that good. And then obviously for February, since it's like St. Valentine's or something, which I don't really like, I thought about going with the hearts and just like going with the definition of love that the Bible has, of course. I won't like give you much detail about this right now because I haven't finished it yet, and I will probably do a video on how I do my journaling. So yeah, that's like my second step. It's to figure out what my journal will look like for the next month, and I also go to Notion and have like my trackers ready. Well, if it doesn't want to open. Okay, yeah, so I have my trackers or my routines ready for those days that I have a lot of things to do. And I also have my where are they? Okay, my reminders. I specifically do like weeks appointments and stuff like that so I don't forget, and I have them on my phone. And going forward on my end of the month routine, I especially love to sit down with my Bibles, my journals, my stationery, and simply think back on everything I did the previous month, sort of like meditating through everything I studied, everything I learned, and reflecting on what I was able to achieve, what I wasn't able to do, how many of the verses I learned I was able to put into practice, how many of those I did not actually do. It's really helpful to go through the Bible again, of course, to just find encouragement and that specific instruction from God to like lead you into the next month. I like to also review my notes from the previous month because even though I studied those verses, I might have forgotten some of them by now, so I just like to have everything fresh in my mind. I usually write like a small paragraph under the verse that I find interesting or that actually touched me, and I sort of write like my own understanding of the verse. I am recently studying Proverbs 3, 5 to 6. It's a very good guidance and encouragement to look for that plan God has for your life. And I also like to listen to a preaching or poem, and lately I've been listening to Clayton Jennings. This is just an extra, but I think that he has like a really good method of preaching. He really catches my attention. He uses verses and truth and keeps my feet on the ground. He sort of like inspires me to keep on going, and at the end I simply like to write down important verses or phrases that will sort of motivate me in the next month. And very quickly I set myself to do my vision board. This is going to be my wallpaper. It has like all the inspiration and stuff I like, and I did it in Canva. Alright, so let's just play at make believe that I have makeup on and that I still have the same clothes with which I started the video. But anyway, once I finish organizing everything, decluttering everything, and once I've read the Bible, gotten that inspiration or encouragement to keep on going and just refreshing my ideas, I just grab my journal and I just write down like all my schedules and all my goals. And as I said before, I'm not done with my February spread, so I have to finish that to actually write in my schedules and my goals. But I will definitely start writing all my work schedules or my habit trackers and all my to-do lists for every day. I usually just do like the whole spread at the beginning of the month, and then as the day goes by I write the to-do list for that day. You would probably laugh at me if you saw my to-do list because it has very basic things, like I literally write work, then gym, bath, and stuff like that. Things that of course I have to do them that day. I mean, of course I have to work that day or exercise or even take a bath, duh. But just the fact that I have them in my to-do list and that I am able to cross them over with my pen, it's quite satisfying. So, oh my god, there's a lot of light coming through my window, I'm sorry. So just the fact that I can cross over that thing I did brings me a lot of satisfaction, and that's something we're supposed to do every day. Sometimes I forget it, sometimes I don't feel like it, but just the fact that it's put in paper there and that I have to cross it out and if I don't do it, I don't want to lie to myself about crossing that out if I haven't done it. So it just helps me be accountable and truthful to myself. I've recently discovered that as it is important to be truthful and honest to other people, it is almost as important to be truthful and honest to ourselves in every aspect. So that's why I like to do like to-do lists every day, not because I'm gonna forget that I have to work or go to the gym, but because I don't want to lose the motivation and I don't want to lie to myself if I did not do it. And once again, we are at the end of yet another video, and I cannot believe myself. You don't know how grateful I am for all your encouragement and all your kind words, all the people that have helped me get through it. This is amazing. I don't even know where did I find the courage to do this. It was definitely something God guided me through, I guess. I don't mean that God specifically told me like go do a YouTube channel. I just mean that He was encouraging me to be myself. And it honestly feels awesome. It honestly feels so good not caring about what other people say, even trying to be more of myself with my own friends and family. And I don't know, I just don't have to hide anymore. So that brings a lot of freedom to myself. I know there's going to be criticism. I know there's not everybody's going to love me as much as I don't really love everybody. I'm just kidding. But you know, it's like that. And I just feel like, I mean, we all have a purpose, we all have a goal, and there's no reason why we're supposed to be criticizing or hating each other. It's just fantastic to me that I was finally able to step out of that comfort zone. I was finally able to get a deadline, and a deadline that I put to myself. I am finally like rushing through the week trying to get editing and my videos ready for that Friday. I just upload one video per week, and still that's like so much for me because I've been challenged a lot with creativity, which I'm not that creative, and with a whole bunch of stuff. I've been working a lot on my posture, my makeup. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff that I would have never sort of care about. But this has helped me realize how difficult it is, and it has made me appreciate even more the people I watch on YouTube, or just the videos that are on YouTube. But anyway, it's been an amazing journey, and it's been just 1 month. So I can't imagine what's going to happen the rest of this year. So I'm very optimist. I hope you guys are very optimist as well. Always be positive. Put everything in God's hands. He's got a plan and purpose. Goodbye.
I don't give up, 'cause I'm finding everybody here's your riches.